All right, family. Black power, black power is the true power with General Sarah summation that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships is right in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. We talking about the new website. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading dynamic curriculums. Man, this is what you need. This is that potency that you need, that you cannot get nowhere else. I guarantee you that you cannot get it nowhere else. Dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, just for the brothers, just for the kings, just for the GODs. You feel what I'm saying? You need to get a structure, is amazing information to help you grow into your divinity, family. Check it out. Get over there. Look at the curriculum. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Round Table. That's right, live stream for the brothers, where we sit down discussing very powerful, potent information pertinent to our growth and development. Nothing like it. Designed by the General himself. Go over there and check it out. Become a member. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace. Official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check that out. Get something nice. Get that discount. Shop and save. Save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We talking about the making of the white man, Freemasonry exposed, Black Illuminati, hip-hop occult, Gnosticism, theosophy, esoterical wisdom and knowledge, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, all the isms, all the religions. You feel me? Into the ancient Nile Valley African studies, global African studies, old Mecca, Hindu Kush, from every aspect that could be, necessary knowledge and wisdom. We got it up there. Nothing like it on the planet. Become a member today. That's right. And everybody knows Seti got the Popness page on Patreon by far. Ain't no hesitation in saying that. Everything is live, is original to Patreon, no uploads. No taking nothing off of YouTube, uploading it, taking it from nowhere else, upload. No, it's live. So you want that work. We got different levels of advancedness. And so I want you to make sure you get over there, become a member, because there's nothing like it on the planet. That's right. And to all those that donate to the General, thank you. Those who would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Click it, donate. I appreciate you very, very much. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Nah, this is crazy because, yeah, they got the wanted papers. They got the wanted posters up there for these niggas. These officers that got away with the death of Tyree. You see, Nichols. You see, they done got away with the murder of this good brother and beat him to death while he was handcuffed. And so they didn't put wanted posters up for these ex-police officers. And so if they still stand in Memphis, they got a death wish. You see what I'm saying? And so you can see people ain't playing no games with them. Now, if you ain't goddamn Nichols, yeah, I don't say Nichols, Tyree Nichols. If you still in Memphis and they put a goddamn wanted, if you in Memphis and you see your face on a wanted dead or alive poster, you know, nigga, it's time to, nigga, you grab what you can grab. You see what I'm saying? You know, when you see motherfuckers on the movies and them motherfuckers running, they just put everything they got in one suitcase and motherfucker run out the door. You need to, if they still in Memphis, they got a goddamn death wish, because and motherfuckers ain't gonna play no games with them. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't gonna play no goddamn game with them. They looking for them because they know you. And people told me they was tethered. Yeah, so I don't know if they where they from, y'all. They say y'all say they tethers, and so is they where they from? Is they from they from the islands? Where they from? Are they Africans? What, you know, somebody that I need to know what their background is, because I know family was trying to tell me, saying they was tethers. Yeah. No, they ain't got no badges. They done been fired. Even if they, you know, shit, they ain't got no badges. They been fired. I don't think they're gonna reinstate them. You know, they'd be a goddamn fool to do some shit like. But if you find them not guilty, but see, the only thing is they're not gonna start, you know, on no escalated level, locking up motherfuckers. Yeah, they ain't gonna start locking up their henchmen. You know what I'm saying, for doing what they done been told to do. So yeah, they're Yeah, I don't know. There was somebody was saying they wasn't, you know, that they was telling. My understanding is that they from somewhere else. Oh, you see, one was Jamaican. Okay, but anyway, they know good goddamn well they on camera. They didn't beat a man that's handcuffed. That just don't make no sense. That how they was able to do that. One of them said he was Jamaican. He said it on the stand. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, that's all right. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, you know, this is a clear indicator that people's not gonna be taking too much more up off of these rogue ass police that think they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do to the populace. It just ain't gonna happen, man. Motherfuckers is getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. You know what I'm saying? You killing people's loved ones. You killing people's loved ones and shit. And people's is not going to take that land down. They're not going to go to court and let you motherfuckers get a slap and just totally free. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we all look the same. But nevertheless, we had to say that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into, you know, how they, you know, because I can't tell too much, you know, different. But at the same time, it's the politic or where you come from. If you come from one of them islands and you got the, you know, that we ain't shit and that we, you know, we lazy and we ain't, you know, and you come over here with that condescending politic and behavior and view of who we is, and then you come over here and y'all motherfuckers is, yeah, you know, and y'all down there kicking and whooping each other ass as police. I see how they do. You see what I'm saying? When we come over there, all type of weird shit is happening to our people when we go to these islands and shit. And this, that, and the third, all type of weird shit. People poisoned and, you know, shit like that, and all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and so that was my, you know, black, you know, I understand. I'm not getting into that, you know, black is black. You see what I'm saying? But it's the mind that, you know, you can look at somebody and say, oh, this is their phenotype. I wouldn't give a fuck. What is this on this motherfucker's mind? You know what I'm saying? After all that said and done, you understand? Because some motherfuckers need to be chopped off the motherfucking tree. You see what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck where all that other shit could lead to something, but goddamn it, that's science, but science don't speak to the reality of a nigga's mind. You see what I'm saying? So at all, you know, is that last filter that you got to go through, where that mind at? You know, and if they talking that silly-fied shit, you know, we all, you know, we black people in America and all this shit, this, that, and the third, then yeah, they got a prejudice against us as Black Americans, and they'll get out there, whoop us. They already got, they already jealous and shit, envious of who we are. And anytime they just like one of these old Neanderthals, when they can get a chance to hurt us and harm us, they'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We do. We do. You know what I'm saying? We got it's right. Good and goddamn well. We talk about this, mama used to tell motherfucker, you even if you are the goddamn lineage, don't let that nigga in my house. You can be other lineage, FBA, that don't mean shit. Even that is not a filter of a nigga's mind. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker can have the lineage and don't have the mind. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You can be on fuck the lineage. If you you look up on the goddamn, it be motherfucking sons against daddies and shit, daughters against mamas and shit. And vice versa and shit. So that don't mean shit. What the fuck? We think we stop at one goddamn thing. That's just one filter. You got to have about 6, 7, 8 filters you got to go through to get to something. You cannot come through one filter. You go through one, then you just got to line them all up, all the filters, and you run them through. You know what I'm saying? And then if they get down into the last one, you got some. You see? Your motherfucker could have all the lineage, all the DNA, have all that. And then the motherfucker mind white as snow. Cancel that nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit, what the fuck that mean? I'll cancel that nigga. The real talk. So it ain't just, we see that's it. But of course, how you deal with in-house and how you deal with outside the house is two different things. You see what I'm saying? How you deal with in-house and how you deal, and that's with any nation, that's with any nation, any community got a different politic with outsiders and insiders, inside the house. And so, but we're gonna be extremely harsh on outsiders. That's just anybody, anywhere in the world gonna do that. They're gonna be extremely harsh on outsiders, especially if they come in with that bullshit. No, you cannot, especially with and see, we're a different breed, and I had to say that we are different because, like in Black America, we see the thing is about Black America. We touched them ideologies, you know what I'm saying? Where we God, we dealing with black biblical and everything black. We done already touched that in a way that we ain't so. You can at least get a nigga to see a black Jesus and shit, or black God, and look for all the greatness of black heroes and sheroes. Them niggas out there don't want to hear nothing. They ain't never heard nothing, don't want to hear nothing. All them niggas know is Peter, St. Andrew. You see what I'm saying? That's all the fuck they know. They staunch white Christians. They mind is white as snow. All that white Jesus. That's the first thing because if you see, and that's just it. That's just it. If a motherfucker, especially them motherfuckers outside, you know what I'm saying? Even niggas over here, even they can still be into the white Jesus. They done heard the black Jesus. They done been on YouTube. They done heard the teachers teach it. So it didn't have at least enough time to resonate. So when they hear some shit, they ain't at least foaming at the mouth. Some of them niggas overseas, when they hear that, nigga, you say, oh, Jesus black or prophets is black, that black people created, man, them motherfuckers go enraged. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers go enraged. They like, what? Nigga, you sacrilegious nigga, you adulterous nigga. They go biblical and start stoning niggas. You see, niggas over here ain't gonna do that. That just show you them niggas is that goddamn poison of white supremacy, nigga, is then saturated their brain, nigga. They don't know nothing else. Yeah, damn near, you have to damn near deal when you deal with that goddamn white, and that white, you damn near dealing with zombies, nigga. When you look on them zombie movies and them motherfuckers, and yeah, that's how they is. I mean, real talk. I'm not trying to be funny, and nigga, that's how you see how them niggas stone them niggas over there. Yeah, nigga, they stoned them Hebrew Israelites, but they were dumb enough to take their ass over there and go over there, and man, they told them Africans that Jesus was black, man. They stoned them niggas. Literally, man, they went biblical on them niggas. And so you got to understand that they goddamn minds is saturated. That's when I laugh. I remember I seen one video with Walter Williams. He was like, man, you got to give up on them niggas. He say, yeah, I like the words that he used. He say, man, they infested with. He say they infested with white Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they infested. You can't get it out of them. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So that's where we is. You know what I'm saying? We totally different than that. Our teachers done been teaching on a certain level of blackness to where we ain't at least, we ain't in shock. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in shock. I didn't put motherfuckers, and man, listen, man, I done seen it with my own eye. Drop information, nigga, to a motherfucker from outside the country, and literally, man, motherfucker went into shock. Like, man, I mean, zoned out, like motherfucker no longer coherent. You feel what I'm saying? Like when that shit hit their brain, it's like they had never heard no shit like that ever. It was like almost unimaginable to hear what the fuck I was saying. I say, let me hold. This motherfucker gonna call the government on me. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna call the motherfucking government on me, man. Have me taken out. I real talk. I say, oh no, let me let this shit go. This motherfucker right here, this motherfucker like was zoned. Like the info. I say, no, let me not say not another word to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. My life, I be in the motherfucking Bible come alive like Jesus fleeing from the goddamn Pharisees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker had to dip in and dip out, But anyway, family, they got these niggas' face on the posters. They starting to put it up in Memphis, and they're just saying, nigga, wherever you from, you better take your ass back. If you're in Memphis, nigga, you better stay out of Memphis. Memphis is no longer a place for you. It probably been out. If they been out, they probably ain't been, shit. They know them niggas' lives is on the line. You know what I'm saying? They probably ain't been in Memphis in a long motherfucking time. Yeah. Yeah, they probably ain't been in no motherfucking, yeah. They probably ain't been in no Memphis in a long motherfucking time. And so them boys ain't playing. When you in Memphis and they say, nigga, they coming for you, they coming. They coming for you. So you stay, get you, but I still, I hope that the ancestors lay their hands on you niggas and bring retribution for what you done to that man. Tyree, you beat that man to death while he was handcuffed. And there's no other way you escape justice. You did. There's no way you beat a man that's handcuffed. That just don't. There's nothing else. I mean, there's discernment that got to be. You understand what I'm saying? There's something that could be done. Ain't no way, man, that you beat a man to death, spray a man, mace a man that's handcuffed, all of that shit. There's no excuse. There's nothing that can be said about that. There's nothing that can be said about that. That was downright an execution. They beat the man and pulverized the man and then escape justice because they don't want to convict, especially under Trump, police officers, black or white, especially again, when they have been given the command by the higher ups to go down there and to pillage and to plunder and to terrorize the black community. It is what it is. You have to, you know, and they thinking that we're going to continue to accept it, and they wrong. And they wrong. And they may think that they got all, but this bitch will come crashing down. It will. It'll be so much, it'll come crashing down. And so they can, you know, that we can do. You know what I'm saying? This bitch will come to a standstill. It'll be, this motherfucker be on fire. Straight up. It'll be on, and wherever it got to go, it's going to go any goddamn way. You know, people can flee and try, and you could try. You know, if you could do it, if you didn't try that. In reality, we tried that. It ain't like we haven't tried that. And so, you know, it comes a time where you got to play a new card. You keep talking about it's always the same. Yeah, it is always the same because you keep playing the same card. Now it's time to play that goddamn Joker. That's the only card we ain't never played with, that goddamn Joker. And y'all know which one it is. So niggas can, you know, and try the other way, keep trying it, and then act like you really concerned about what's going on. Why is it the way? Motherfucker, you know why it is, because you're a punk, you're scared, you don't want to drop that Joker down. Go on and drop it down. You know what I'm saying? Go on and drop it. You'd be surprised. You see what I'm saying? You might have this shit in the bag long time ago. But you tricked yourself. You tricked yourself that you couldn't do it. You didn't let these motherfuckers, fool you and trick you by putting up all this and saying what you cannot do, because they know in reality that you are the one. You are the one. And that's why they put so much on us. You know, why everybody got something to say, we the one. So wake up and go back to the greatness of your ancestors and your teachers that been leading you the right way all this time. You see, you want to get in the end, you want to get in the fourth quarter and start throwing up them bricks and missing and shit. Don't go back to your shot you got. You know, you keep coming, you know, and you keep coming with these fake ass want to be, you know, teachers at the end of the goddamn, in the fourth quarter. You can't start doing that. You can't start doing that. You got to go with the ones that been winning for us all along. But anyway, family, this is General Seti. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button. I got some fire over there on General Seti. See, we got a few presentations that we did separately. So if you own Seti YouTube page, make sure you subscribe to General Seti YouTube, because you missing shit. You see, if you own General Seti and you have not subscribed to you miss some shit, because there's some independent videos on each one of the YouTube that I did today. And you want that fire. So make sure you get over, if you're on General, make sure you get over there to Sarah and hit that link up, hit some links up in the chat. Get over to Patreon. I got that fire. It's got the fire. I ain't going over this shit no more. You see what I'm saying? It's there for you. I want you to have it so you could be above and beyond anybody else out there. I don't just, you understand, when I give you that firepower so you can punish them. You feel what I'm saying? Get over there, get that work, family. I'll be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. No, I'm not done. You ready to go to sleep, Ray? Ray say, you always coming late, Seti. I know, Seti. Ray ready to go to sleep. No, I ain't done. I'm about to come right black. This is General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.